We are back. One more World Baseball Classic video. And today we are going to be talking about Team Puerto Rico. In case you missed, the previous videos I've made have been about Team USA, their roster, their schedule in Pool B. The most recent video was Team Canada, which is also in Pool A as the same as Puerto Rico, their schedule and roster. And in this video, we are going to be speaking about Team Puerto Rico. There, as well as all the other teams, they are having exhibition games, two exhibition games, and then 4 Pool A games. You can see below the ticker, it's showing the pools and each team that's in it. And I want to really fast, before we go into Team Puerto Rico, I want to call out to you, you can see right here, Pool A, of this journey that we are in on this channel. And I want to motivate every single one of you. Maybe this video is appearing on your feed. Maybe somebody's sending you the link. Maybe you're seeing it from Instagram story. You're finding this video. I want to say welcome to the channel, High Expectations. And I want to invite you to participate in this journey. The journey to 1,000 subscribers. Currently, we are at 457, and I could say that this journey has been a tough one. I've learned a lot. It's required me to be patient, at least in the way that I do things. But from this journey till now, I've been learning a lot, and day by day, little by little, I'm excited to look to grow forward. So throughout the video, in this part, you're going to see my social medias appear. You can follow me on Instagram, on TikTok, and Facebook. But specifically here on YouTube, I would like to invite you to subscribe. You can leave a like, share. Maybe you know somebody from Puerto Rico. Yo voy a hablar un poquito de español hoy en este video. I'm going to speak a little bit of Spanish. You know, my main language, of course, is English, but my family background, the roots are Puerto Rico, and we know that they speak Spanish there. So I invite all of you to join the journey. Leave your likes, subscribe to the channel, and I believe very soon, before, let us set a goal. We never know what's gonna happen, but we're gonna set a goal. We're gonna set a goal. Today is now February 20th. Before the middle of March, when March 15th, we're going to set that goal. Before or by March 15th, we are setting that goal to have 1,000 subscribers. Is it possible? Of course, it's possible, and honestly, in a minute with the way social media works, but we're going to keep working. We're going to keep pushing ourselves out there. So 1,000 subscribers. Let's go help out, and we're going to make it happen in High Expectations. So without further ado, let's go to Team Puerto Rico. Team Puerto Rico, as we've been doing, we're going from the pitchers, the catchers, infielders, the managers, and then we're going to go to the schedule. And let us do something a little different today. We are going to go first from the schedule, and then from the schedule, I will tell you what players are going to be playing for Team Puerto Rico in this schedule. So to start off, Tuesday, March 3rd, Puerto Rico is going to play their first exhibition game, and they are going to be playing the Boston Red Sox. This game will be in JetBlue Park in Fort Myers, Florida, and the start time is 6:05 p.m. Eastern Time, New York time, Toronto time. And if I'm not mistaken, let me even, this is live stream. We're live here. I have an opportunity, as I'm the one that, puts everything together that you see. I'm the one that, puts it together. So I'm checking. What time is it in Puerto Rico? I'm 100% sure that it's the same time as New York, Toronto time, but doesn't hurt to check. And actually, I'm wrong. In Puerto Rico right now, AST, it's 10:06 p.m. over there. So they're an hour ahead of us here in New York and Toronto. So that was good that I verified. I was very confident. Maybe with daylight savings, ending. It goes back, but the first game will be at the first exhibition game 6:05 p.m. New York and Toronto time, 7:05 Puerto Rico time AST. Tuesday, March 3rd versus the Boston Red Sox. We have Ana Jimenez. Yay, Team Puerto Rico. I agree. Yay. Yay, Team Puerto Rico. Let's go, Puerto Rico. 100% Boricua. All right, so that's their first exhibition game. Their second exhibition game is going to be the following day. It is going to be Wednesday, March 4th. They are going to be playing, Puerto Rico is going to be playing the Minnesota Twins. And they are going to be playing at 1:05 p.m. New York or Toronto time and 2:05 Puerto Rico time. So that's the time there for, for Puerto Rico in the regards of the exhibition game. Those two exhibition games, every team I've done so far, they're playing two exhibition games. So you see in the bottom, you're going to see after Pool D, Puerto Rico is in Pool A. And they are going to be facing, Canada, Colombia, Panama, Cuba. Let's go in the order right now. So their first game in the World Baseball Classic in Pool A. And let me even say this. Puerto Rico, they have some MLB players on their team. It's a little tough because Bad Bunny was trying to help to get Lindor to play, but even Lindor wanted to play, without a doubt. He put an emotional message. I should have had that ready for this. He had an emotional message how difficult it is for him not to play. He had to back out, but even with the back out, it ended up resulting that he needed surgery. So that's definitely disappointing. He needed surgery. He wouldn't have even been able to play if he was 100% like not with this, if everything was fine with the insurance in that regard, he wasn't going to be able to play for the sake of the surgery he had. So I know that that's tough. But Carlos Correa is not able to play. But let's not sleep on Team Puerto Rico because they got good players. So their first game, Friday, March 6th, is going to be versus Colombia. Friday, March 6th, Puerto Rico versus Colombia. They will be the away team. Of course, they will technically be the home team for every game because all of the games that are going to be happening in this Pool A are going to be happening in Hiram Bitron Stadium, San Juan, Puerto Rico. So you can imagine every game is going to feel like a home game for Puerto Rico in this World Baseball Classic. And I believe that they're going to do really good with or without the full talent. But I believe that they're going to really surprise a lot of people and it's going to be amazing. So Friday, March 6th, Puerto Rico versus Colombia, 6 p.m. Eastern time, New York, Toronto time, 7 p.m. in Puerto Rico. That's the time where they're going to be having their first game in the World Baseball Classic. Now, their second game, same stadium. All of these 4 games are in the same stadium. Second game is going to be the next day, Puerto Rico versus Panama. And it's going to be the same time, 6 p.m. New York or Toronto time, 7 p.m. AST Puerto Rico time. So that's going to be their second game. Now, the following day, which will be Sunday, March 8th, they will have an off day. After the off day, they have 2 more games where Monday, March 9th at 7 p.m. New York, Toronto time, 8 p.m. Puerto Rico time, AST, they are going to be playing Cuba. Puerto Rico versus Cuba. Then their 4th and final game of pool play will be Tuesday, March 10th, the following day, and they are going to be playing Canada. Canada, where I'm in Canada today, at Puerto Rico, 7 p.m. Toronto time, Puerto Rico time, 7 p.m. Toronto, New York time, 8 p.m. Puerto Rico time. I'm sure that that's going to be a really good game. And that will be their final game of pool play. Now, I want to do this, go straight to it. What is my prediction for Puerto Rico? First, Puerto Rico will make it, in my prediction, to the quarterfinals. They will be one of the 2 top teams. If anything, my 2 top teams in this pool, you're going to see that right here. as you look at the ticker. My two top teams, Puerto Rico will come in first place. That's my prediction. And Canada will come barely in second place over Colombia, Cuba, and Panama. But I'm not sleeping on those teams because it's not that easy. It's not an easy division. It's not an easy pool. Better. So I predict Puerto Rico will lose one game, but they will go 3-1, and that 3-1 will be enough for them to be the number one team in Pool A. Now, you know the games, the exhibition games, two exhibition games, four pool play games. And if you missed it, if maybe you're just tuning in, you can watch this video again. You can rewind. You can be able to see. So we're gonna go to the players now, and we will start with. Let's start with the managers and the coaches because I'm actually excited for the manager of Puerto Rico team. He's a catcher that all of us know. A catcher that is elite defensively. I mean, a World Series champion, elite. The manager for Team Puerto Rico, Yadier Molina. The bench coach, and I remember him. Wow, he's when I was growing up, I remember this former player, which he's gonna be the bench coach, Alex Cintron. And some of these names I'm pronouncing them in the English way, but don't worry, I'm gonna start pronouncing them in Spanish. So the hitting coach, Juan Gonzalez. John Gonzalez, Juan Gonzalez. The hitting coach, I believe that this is the one, Edgar Martinez. Pitching coach, Jose Rosado. First base coach, Sandy Alomar Jr. The third base coach is Joey Cora. Bullpen coach, Juan Nieves. And the assistant coach for Team Puerto Rico is going to be Edgar Perez. So I have to bring out some of my Spanish slang. The little bit that I got, I have to bring some of it out. But that's the managers, the coaches. Those are the people that are going to be running Team Puerto Rico. Now, let's go to the pitchers. Raymond Burgos. That's one of the pitchers there. He's a lefty. Then from the New York Yankees, Fernando Cruz, born in Puerto Rico. The Team Puerto Rico, before we go, they have four players born in the U.S. that will be playing representing Puerto Rico. But as we know, Puerto Rico is a part of the U.S. So, the most of the players are born in Puerto Rico, but they have four other players that will be representing Team Puerto Rico, and USA, Puerto Rico, they are together in that regard. So, all right, pitcher Jose De Leon, an ex-Met, somebody that was with the Mets, the closer, the trumpets. I got to work on my sound effects, but the trumpets, maybe the best pitcher on this team, Edwin Diaz. The closer, the trumpets. I wanted him to stay with the Mets, but I understand it's a business. What can we say? Let's go Mets regardless. You already know I'm a Mets fan. So with or without Edwin Diaz, let's go Mets. All right, so Jose Espada. It's the next pitcher. He's a righty. Rico Gonzalez. If I'm not mistaken, Rico Gonzalez pitched for the Mets this past year. He also pitched for the Baltimore Orioles. Let me see here. In 2025, yes, he pitched for the Yankees, New York Mets, and he finished the year with the Baltimore Orioles. So, ex-Met there. Another ex-Met, Seth Lugo. And he, most of the time last year, he started off with the Mets as a starter, but they put him into the bullpen. And now with the Royals, he's gone to the rotation. So I believe he will be starting for Team Puerto Rico. And we got another ex-Met with the controversial throwing the glove in the stands, Jorge Lopez. Giovanni Moran, Luis Quiñones, Angel Reyes, Eduardo Rivera. I gotta add some accent into it. I can't just pronounce them in the English way. Gabriel Rodriguez, Elmer Rodriguez, another pitcher. Hopefully I pronounced his name correct. Yaxel Rios. Y la última, pichador Ricardo Vélez. So these are the pitchers for Team Puerto Rico. Esos son las pichadores que van a pichar para el equipo de Puerto Rico. If my Spanish is so-so, it's all right. I got you, we're working on it. So now the catchers. Martin Maldonado, he's going to be one of the catchers for Team Puerto Rico. And we know him from the San Diego Padres. That's where he spent 2025 at. He has a lot of experience. He's played with a lot of different teams in the major leagues. And another catcher, Christian Vasquez, which last season, past the last few seasons, he has been with the Minnesota Twins. So those are going to be the catchers. Now the infielders, and I'm really excited for this infielder. I'm a fan of him. He hit a home run today in spring training. Nolan Arenado, third baseman, elite third baseman. Now, he's still 100% serviceable, still 100% good. But Nolan Arenado, another infielder, Edwin Arroyo, Darrell Hernaiz, Emmanuel Rivera, and last in the infield, Luis Vasquez. So those are the infielders for Team Puerto Rico. Let me see here. My camera's a little bit out of focus because I be moving a lot. I got to work on that there. Okay, so the outfielders. Willie Castro. Let me work here. Come on. Focus up. Camera there. Willie Castro. That's the first outfielder. Then we got Carlos Cortez, Matthew Lugo. This is somebody that the Mets recently just signed. Excited for his potential. MJ Melendez. We got Heliot Ramos, Eddie Rosario. He played with the Braves before. If I'm not mistaken, did they re-sign Eddie Rosario or did he retire? He may have retired. Let me see here. In 2025, he played with the Dodgers and the Braves. He may have retired. I could be wrong, but in the last outfielder, Brian Torres. So this is the roster, the managers, the coaches for Team Puerto Rico. This is their schedule, and this is what you can expect this is who you can expect to see on the field. And these games are happening in Puerto Rico. I personally believe that Puerto Rico is going to do amazing. I don't predict that they will win the World Baseball Classic, but hey, if they win it, that would be great news. I don't predict that they'll make it. I predict that they'll make it to the quarterfinals, which is the round of 8. From the 8, do I predict that they are going to go to the semifinals, the final 4? And my prediction for that is, I'm not going to say it now because very soon I'm going to make another video talking about my predictions of who I think is going to win the World Baseball Classic. I'll make my bracket of the final 8 teams. As we get close, I'm going to wait till March. Right before we start, I'll go with my 8 teams that are going to make it to the final 8. From there, it's going to be elimination. Then it'll be the final 4. From the final 4, the final 2 with the World Championship game. And you see here on the ticker, you can see, got to figure this out. You can see that there. Those are the dates. March 4th through the 17th, of course, depending on your time zone. If you're in certain time zones, it's going to start March 5th and finish March 18th. But in the New York, Toronto time zone, EST, the World Baseball Classic will finish on these dates and start and finish on these dates below. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Muchas gracias para todos que vieron este video. Muchas gracias para su apoyo, sus palabras y de todos los boricuas. Vamos a ver y yo creo que estos juegos que el equipo de Puerto Rico van a tener, ellos van a tener un tiempo muy fuerte y ellos van a dar muchas memorias. They are going to leave many memories. I believe Team Puerto Rico is going to do in this World Baseball Classic. And I encourage all of you to follow them, check out their Instagram page. And on this page, I will be also streaming games of the World Baseball Classic. And you can be sure I will be streaming at least a Puerto Rico game. Between all the time zones, it's up in the air which ones I will get, but you can be sure that I will be having on this channel a game of Team Puerto Rico. Well, my name is Sammy. Before we go, you have an opportunity to help on this page. You can see right above, that's my YouTube, and my other social medias are passing, but we are on the journey on this YouTube page for 1,000 subscribers. So I would like to encourage all of you, and we're setting the goal that by March 15th, we are going to reach this 1,000 subscribers. So I invite you to share this video, like it, motivate a friend, a family member, somebody from Puerto Rico. Leave your comment on this video, and I believe very, very soon we are going to reach our goal. I thank you all for the support, for your recognition, for your encouragement, your words of support. And from Sammy, my name is Sammy, higher expectations, move forward, and don't let nothing stop you. The World Baseball Classic is coming, and I believe it's going to be a lot of memories, but don't forget about the memories for yourself. It's like I gave the argument recently. A lot of people hold their country's flag. You can see the flags in the background. A lot of people hold their flag with pride, with a sense of, that's my country, I represent, and that is amazing. But the country is the people. Value yourself and never forget your importance. Sammy from High Expectations, it's always a privilege, and I will see you on our next stream. The next stream we're going to be doing is for the Dominican Republic. And after the Dominican Republic, we are going to go to Cuba. Excuse me, my bad. From Cuba, the Dominican Republic, and not Cuba, we're going to go after that towards the team of Israel. So, and then from Israel, we're going to work to do Cuba, Japan, and we are going to be here to cover you for the World Baseball Classic. Best regards, and until